Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, Archibald, Chesterfield, the third AC3. We're going to start the show. Please, guys, jump on. Let's have a chat. This is a relaxed format. We had such a great morning show yesterday. I'd like to have another one today. It was so fun. So please, guys, jump on. Let's run the theme and let's talk anything. Anything, guys. This is your chance. This is the ArchieLuxury channel, and you are on the live stream. How's it going today, guys? What's happening today? What are you guys up to? I can see Jean-Claude Beaver is in the chat there. Jump on, man. I'd really love to have a chat with you. It's nice to just chat, see what is going on. What's going on in this world of YouTubes? Yeah, YouTube has many fantastic things happening. We had a great show. Actually, that's the evening show for the Americans. It was my morning show. That's actually my morning show. But yeah, that's just how it goes there. So what's going on? Who's going to jump on first? Come on, guys, jump on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. I'd love to have a bit of a chat with you and see what is going on in your world. I want to hear about it, guys. Come on, my screen. Come on, jump on. Let's have a chat. Let's see what is happening. So what's happening with me today? Well, actually, I went out with the boys. I had a nice fun today. That's correct. I went out for some fun, and it was really good it's good to. We just went out. My wife was working today, so we went for a little drive and we had some ice cream. Ice cream. We love a bit of ice cream. Ice cream is always good for you. We stopped at, there's an ice cream shop that actually, who introduced it to me? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the hell? Just trying to check something. 7th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's a weird number. So I got to tell you, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. We had great fun. I went out there. And I got to tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0. So we had a lot of fun. It was fun. So what more can I say? Now, guys, come on. I need to get someone on here. Otherwise, I'll have to end the stream. We've got to get some chats going. Who's in the chats today? The first person who actually responded was 1UCLT. Thank you, 1UCLT. We've got Jonathan Higgin Quails, Lange. I don't feel like it. What's going on here? Commander Criley. What's happening, guys? Come on. Come on, guys. So we're just going to share my screen. Let's have a look here. What am I having a look at? There was actually a really good video. I've been looking at some videos on the tubes. I love looking at tube videos. And there was one on mortgage crises, which I thought was pretty cool. There was also the other thing I had was there was a great article on I bought a cheap Ferrari. That was quite interesting. Nothing's ever cheap. You realize this, don't you? When you buy something cheap, it's always got problems with it. Come on, guys. What's happening here? There's no one's going to jump on with me? Come on. Why isn't anyone jumping on? Lux was moving today, so he may not be able to come on. He said he'd try, but he may not be able to come on there. What's happening? Come on. What's happening there? Jonathan, let's have a look what's going on. What's going on? Come on. Come on, guys. Do we get anyone on here? It's a solo. AC3 solo best. P. Lucas. Thank you, AC. Password. Thank you, AC3. Thank you, P. Lucas. Thank you, P. Lucas. Come on. How about Jean-Claude Beaver? I got the Beaver guy on. I had a really nice chat with him. I'll jump on in 10 minutes, Arch. It's SD43. What's going on? What is going on here? What is happening? Just having a look. Just having a quick squizzy at a few stats. I like to browse a bit of YouTube. One video I found really interesting was a video on a terminally ill man's last birthday. It's from Singapore. Quite a interesting video. That it just makes you realize how lucky we are, and you don't realize how lucky you are until you get so caught up in your own lives. You don't really see this, but it's I don't know what's going on. Is this going to be the sinking show? I've always managed to get people on. We've always had good people on. They come on and chat, and we talk about stuff. And I'm just very surprised today. What else is going on there? Come on, guys. It's good to have you people. What's happening? Tell me what's happening. Come on, have a chat to me. I would love to see what's going on. Okay, I want to know what is happening. Come on, guys. Do you people? They're watching the stream. What's happened? It's very quiet today. What happened? Oh, we got a super chat from Great Toner. Oh my God, Great Toner, you've made my night. And oh, I got someone who's jumped on. We got Jonathan Quayle Higgins the Third. Hello.
Hey, Archie.
Hello. Hey, man, I was thinking there, floundering for a little bit. 10 minutes of floundering.
I'm working here on something on the house. I actually don't have time, but I thought I'm holding your hand until JCP is hopping on.
Okay, no worries there. Just having a Great Toner, $20. Caught your boy playing the clarinet the other day. He did a great job. You have a good young man there, Arch. Thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you. Great Toner, I am very, very lucky. He's a beautiful kid. And speaking of beautiful, beautiful kids, hello, Sirocco. How are you, my friend?
I've been called a kid for a long time. Hello, Archie. I'm well. How are you going?
Hey, not too bad.
I think
is that Jonathan? I think I've been hearing some
calling
strange
you
things.
a pretty boy is a little bit of an exaggeration, isn't it, Sirocco?
Sirocco,
what are you trying to say, Jonathan?
Nothing. How are you doing? Long time no speak.
I don't know how long I'm here.
Hey, okay. I wanted to ask you something, if you don't mind. Do you remember the song "Yesterday" when I was young?
Oh, come on!
Yesterday,
not that depressing song again.
When I was young. You remember? Sirocco?
Yeah. I had to lower the tone. Fuck me. I was going to take up. So I said to NATO just before, I'm going to take up cigarettes, and I think I'm really going to take up cigarettes now.
Oh,
I'm going to get.
Sorry, what
I have
happened?
to go. So I need to hit. I have to hit. Well, I just joined on to this, and it's just made me want to smoke a cigarette after 35 years.
Song? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that song? It's a classic song.
Well, it was, but you see, Archie, I'm not young anymore.
Glenn Campbell sang it. You know Glenn Campbell?
Was it Glenn Campbell? Jesus Christ.
Yesterday, when I was young, da-da-da-da-dum. I just realized time is going past so fast. You know what I mean? Fast.
Oh, fuck me, Dave. You're 50. We had this conversation the other day.
You don't think it's going fast?
Mate,
it's going even faster.
I'm fucking 64. It's in overdrive at the moment. Fuck me, Dave.
It goes even faster the older you get, Archie. So
exactly.
enjoy while it lasts.
Yeah.
It feels like yesterday I was 50.
That's only 14 years ago.
Thank you. Thank you very much for reminding me. Fucking hell. How to bring people up and motivate. Christ.
Archie, you had a very interesting conversation yesterday about the Fisher space pen.
Yes.
I think you said it right, but let me add, the Fisher space pen had pressurized cartridges. That was the trick.
Yes.
So they're putting some gas. I'm not sure if they're putting oxygen or some helium or something into those cartridges. And that compensates then for the lack of gravity.
Yes. The Russians just used a pencil.
I'm not sure. I think the Russians also used a space pen, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But to their defense, the dog couldn't write that they put into space. So.
Yeah, Laika. What was the dog's name?
Laika, yeah.
Laika?
And
they couldn't get the dog out either, could they?
I think that dog is somehow still circulating in space.
I think it's stuffed in the museum.
Did the
They got
dog
it back?
return?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure
Yeah, I
about
believe
that.
it did. Yeah, I believe it did. Let's Google. I'm going to Google it. I don't know. I might not be able to Google it. My Wi-Fi is that fucking bad. What was his name? Leica.
Yeah.
Leica dog. The space dog.
I'm just
Okay,
finding
Archie,
it
you have
now. I've already
company
found it.
now.
Decades
Oh,
later,
no,
several
no,
Russian
no,
sources
no.
revealed that
One
Leica
way
survived in
split.
orbit for 4 days and then died when the cabin overheated. According to other sources, severe overheating and the death of the dog occurred only 5 or 6 hours into the mission.
Archie, you have now company, so I'm hopping off and I'm doing my work in the kitchen.
Thank you so
So-
much, my friend.
No,
Thank
don't
you.
do
have a
that,
good rest of
Jonathan.
the
I've got
day.
to go. I can't hang around.
Come on,
I can't hang
Sirocco.
around.
It's okay.
My ship is sinking.
Yeah, visibly. Okay, I'm listening to the show, but I have to do something. Yeah.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, bye-bye, guys.
That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
Sirocco,
right.
how are you, man?
The space dog is dead. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yes.
I'm back in the water. This is better.
Yes.
Floating.
Yes.
I'm on my floating home.
You're back in the water because you had it out. Was it?
Yep.
Does it feel different to be in dry dock?
Yes, it's warmer.
Okay.
This time of
It's
year it's
warmer.
warmer. Yeah,
Mm.
because you get the sun hitting the concrete, and then the concrete holds the heat, and then it just radiates through the boat. So it's a little bit chilly at the moment. But there we
Yes.
go. It is what it is. 2 weeks' time, I'm going back up to the tropics.
Oh, I see. Yes. And talk to me. What is what's going on in the boat? You love it. It's all done, fixed. Another year. It's all good.
Yeah. The boat's all painted, ready for another year. Got a
So
couple of
how do
little
you
minor
sleep
jobs
on the
to
boat?
do.
You got a bedroom. You have a bed. You keep a bedroom.
Yeah.
And you any other rooms you have there? Just a bedroom in it's underneath. What else do you have there?
I got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, galley area kind of thing.
You got
And,
3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms, 2 lounge rooms.
JT says, I'm really hoping he'll return to talking about the terminally ill man in Singapore. I need something uplifting on a Sunday.
Jesus Christ. What have you been talking about, Archie?
Look, I was very I was I was scratching the bottom for a bit there. You know what? I really love doing these shows.
Yep.
You know that?
Yep.
I
Well, you
really
keep
love
doing them,
them.
so I guess you'd enjoy it.
And I like the light.
No, Archie, you're going to Madman. You're going to see Madman and delivering his new watch.
Yeah, what do you
Is that
think of
correct?
that idea? Is that okay?
Well, that's a good idea. So when are you going?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. So are you going to meet JCB? Are you going to meet The Undertaker and any of the other punters down there?
I'm gonna organize this week on the stream. We're gonna organize it.
I think you should. I think just get down there and meet Angelic, of course.
Yeah, I love my Angelic. Don't you love Angelic?
How do you flush the head on the boat? Bucket. Actually, Angelic, I piss in the bucket and then throw it over the side the next morning.
You're joking,
Well, I
aren't
did.
you?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's taking the piss, so I just thought I'd throw some piss
you would
over
throw
the
the
side.
piss. You thought you'd throw the piss.
He's taking the piss, and I'm throwing it back.
Yeah. 100% right.
Yeah. So we haven't got many viewers, Archie. What's going on? 61 viewers. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's happened so far today. Do you?
I don't know, Arch. Is it a holiday anywhere? It was a holiday in the US the other day. And it's too early for the US anyway. I don't know what's going on in the UK. It's fucking cold in Australia.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Even cold up here.
Mm.
So you're going to meet Angelic. Angelic is Angelic in? Is Angelic going to meet Archie?
I like Angelic. I've got to tell you, Sirocco, what's happening as far as your lady friend goes? When are you seeing her again?
Probably about November, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. It works for us. It works for us. A couple of times a year.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
we kill each other. You know, we've both been single for so long.
Yeah.
That, you know, we're both very set in our ways. So
do you think it would be better if your girlfriend who was perhaps in Queensland or something like that, or am I completely?
You know, hey, look, that's all very nice, Arch. But the fact is, I met her here a few years ago, and
Yes.
you know, we got on, and it is what it is. So, you know, what the hell? It works. It works very well. You know, I've seen, because I'd never had an interest in going to the United States before, and since I've met her, and you know, I've seen an awful lot of. Yeah, I mean, I saw the States last year and Mexico, where I'd never had even an inkling of thought about going to Mexico. And then, of course, this year, having a month traveling around, saw an awful lot this year.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no, it works. Yeah.
So, okay. What's the answer you think then?
To what? What was the question?
Would it be better to find someone in Queensland?
It'd probably be cheaper.
It would be cheaper?
Yeah, probably, or possibly. But I wouldn't have so much fun. Or maybe I would. Who knows? You know, actually, when I met this one, I wasn't really even looking to meet anyone. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Jax Unfiltered. Who's Jax Unfiltered, Archie?
Let's have a look. Hello, Jax. How are you?
Hey, man. I didn't want to leave you hanging by yourself. I just can't jump on camera. I just got out of the shower.
Hey, no worries, Jax. How are you going, man?
I'm good, man. You remember me from the other day when I hopped on. I got the bright blonde hair, Sirocco. You know who I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you live in Columbus?
Yeah, well, close to Columbus. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. I'm about
Ohio.
Yeah, about an hour and a half from Columbus.
Yeah, I was in Cleveland about a month ago.
Tell me this, Jax. What's it like you're in America, right?
Yes, sir. I'm in Ohio, buddy.
And you mentioned to me you had some addiction problems, which you've come out of, which very, very good to you.
Thank you.
How we got SD43. Hello, SD43.
Hello, Archie. How are you?
Hey, not too bad. How are you?
Not too bad. Sorry, I'm a little late.
No, that's okay. There's no problems. Oh, what a wonderful. I wanted to ask you, Jax, what are you doing with your life now, Jax? You seem very fit and active.
Yeah.
Tell me what are you doing now?
Well, I mean, I build bikes. I think I told you that.
That's right, custom bikes. And you're putting money away for your retirement, I hope, aren't you?
No, I haven't made it to that point yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to kind of save up money as best I can. Yeah, I build bikes currently, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm 52, so.
Okay.
It's a little hard to do because of the music.
Yeah. Look at this. What do you think of this there, Sirocco? Does that give you inspiration for the future?
I'm just wondering what's going on.
We're British.
The British. I'm just wondering if he's gone to a what the hell is it? I'm trying to think what a Morris dancing concert.
I've gone to the 1940s, Sirocco.
Okay, so where are the Morris dancers?
We're in Lincolnshire.
Okay.
Wrong part of the country.
tell me this, Jax. How
Yeah.
old are you, Jax? How old are you?
I'm 42, buddy. Yeah, I've actually kind of wanted to talk to you before, maybe sometime
Yeah.
about your son. I think I can maybe help you a little bit with that. I kind of really understand what he's going through.
So what should I do with him?
Well, I mean, what honestly I'd like to do, I don't think I could do it today, but maybe one day I can hop on the stream like as you're ending, and maybe
Yeah.
you and I can talk back, you know, in the background there on StreamYard or something.
Sure, no worries, Jax. That sounds really good there, man. You
Because-
sound really great. You sound really good. You sound really good. You've pulled through yourself.
Well, I started really young, Archie. I was 20 years old when I my addiction started from cancer, and then it kind of snowballed from there because of the pain pills and things I was getting prescribed, and then it kind of turned into the fucking monster that it was. But yeah, I got out of prison in 2007, and so I had a little bit of trouble when I first got out, but yeah, I've been sober 13 years. So
good on you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's fantastic news. That's good news there.
Yeah.
And you're making a life for yourself in Ohio?
Yeah, I've been here my whole life. I mean, you know, as Sirocco mentioned, I'm not far from Columbus. I hope to get kind of up there one day because there's a lot more opportunities and things. I live in a very small town.
Yeah.
So there's not much to do here, but
yes. Can you buy a house cheap in that town?
Yeah, you can buy property or houses very cheap here. I just built a house
excellent.
a year and a half ago, and I mean,
wow.
So it's basically brand new. I mean, tore a pre-existing structure down to the frame and basically built a whole new, you know, house on that structure.
That's fantastic. That's
fantastic. And the labor was basically free. Because my stepfather has a pretty good sized construction company. So just the cost of materials and, you know, septic system, central air units, whatever, it was about 60,000.
Wow. So did you borrow that or you paid cash?
No, I had to borrow. Yeah, I had to borrow.
Okay.
Yeah. And
but you're getting that down as quick as you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And you've got a girlfriend or a fiance now?
No. I've never been married. I don't have any kids. Women are the devil, as far as I'm concerned. I don't want.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't want anything to fucking do with them. I don't need that fucking headache or that madness. You can't trust any of them. I don't want them around me. I'm by myself, and I like it that way.
Beautiful stuff. You're building the good bikes, and that's fantastic there. Tell me this: in America, so 60,000 for how many bedroom house?
It's just a 1-bedroom house. Basically, what we did is there was a 3-car garage on a piece of land. We basically got the land, got the garage with the land, and we basically.
How much the land cost?
It was about 10,000.
Fuck, that's cheap.
Yeah, it's not a very big piece of land, but we tore the garage down and kept one of the garage doors and basically took the space where the other 2 garage doors were and turned that into a 1-bedroom house.
Well, you're set for life then, aren't you?
I mean, if I stay here, I guess it would be, you know, all right. But again, I mean, I'm only 42. There's a lot that I want to do, especially being sober and shit now where I'm kind of out of the fog of where I used to.
But you got your own house in Ohio. Why would you give that up? That's yours for. Who owns the land? Is it your land?
I'm making payments on it, yeah.
Yeah. That means it's in your name, isn't it?
Yes.
How much are the payments a month?
I mean, I'd rather not say if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let me put it to you this way: the house payment and the land payment is under $1,000.
Okay.
So.
And how long before you have it paid off?
I did a 30-year on the house, so yeah.
Okay. So how much did you borrow? 60,000 all up.
Yeah, because again, myself and my stepfather and my stepbrother, my stepdad's retired, but he had a pretty good sized construction company, so all the labor was done by, you know, him and me.
But why wouldn't you have it paid off in 5 years? Because you're making $12,000 of payments a year.
Well, I don't make that much money, Archie. I kind of have to, you know, I'm building bikes, I'm doing the best I can, but the profit margins on the bikes are really not that huge, and I still have to pay utilities and live and buy groceries and things. So believe me, I'm doing what I can do.
Sure, but you said the payment was less than $1,000 a month.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, I have a truck. I've got, like I said, I'm trying to save a little bit.
Sure.
You know, there's a lot of there, and like I said, it's just me. I'm by myself, so I'm doing everything alone. I don't have a second income or a wife or that splits bills with me. It's just me.
Yeah, gotcha. Man, that's I wouldn't be giving that house up. I would be staying there. That sounds like you've got your little own base. That's your fortress of solitude.
Yeah, the gambler. Yeah, I know.
You just need to get a Jap Eco shitbox and you're done.
No, I've got a pretty. My father passed away in 2019. My real dad, and so I have his truck, and I basically had to rebuild it. It was in pretty rough shape, but so I have a Ford F-150 that belonged to my dad, and so I have a good truck.
You got a truck and a house. You put it in the garage, I hope.
No, fuck no. It's a truck, Archie. It's meant to fucking work. You don't put it in the garage. I mean, it's not what it's for. It's not.
Would it fit in the garage?
No, honestly, probably not. It's kind of a tall truck, and width-wise, it would probably fit, but it would be very close to the top of the garage door if I try. I've never actually tried to pull it in. But yeah, I keep it very clean. I'm very OCD about that kind of shit. So I keep all the road salt and stuff like that off of it. It's in good shape.
Yeah, yeah. So you're living the dream then, aren't you?
I mean, it gets lonely. You know what I mean? I'm by myself. Like I said, I don't have any kids. I don't have any dogs or pets or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't. That Mike, I don't understand why the fuck he got a dog. I said to him, that's going to limit your ability to move and do things.
Yeah,
he's not going to have it very long, Arch. You know that.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Give it 6 to 8 months, Archie. That dog will be gone.
He didn't listen to me. You know that he didn't listen to me.
No, he didn't.
I must say I was a bit disappointed about that. The interesting thing is that the very interesting thing is that the Jack seems to have his head screwed on. He's had some problems. He's been he's going well. All I would say is I would really try and pay that fucking house off. Like maybe you need to do something. If bikes aren't, there's no money in bikes. Maybe do something else.
Well, the thing is I do believe there is money in bikes. Again, it's a very limited market where I live as far as locally. I do try to list them online, Facebook Marketplace, things like that. But I've just kind of really started getting into that heavy duty. Like I just finished my first bike a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to give it a shot and kind of see how it goes. And then if not, I'll figure it out. So.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy that's got a garage, and he owns a bike repair shop, so he lets me work out of his shop, and I don't really have to pay any shop rent or anything like that. I get to kind of use his tools, so it works out. It's worked out okay so far.
Tell me this: you don't like women. What's wrong with women? There's some great women in Ohio.
No, there's not. They're all the same, Archie, and they care about money. That's all they fucking care about. Every goddamn one of them. Instagram, everything else has ruined everybody. Not to mention the fact that most women get ruined in high school when they start getting their fucking heart broken, and that just translates later in life to their 20s, and then they're just conditioned not to trust men, and it's a shit show. So I have no desire to fucking play that game anymore. It's not worth the fucking headache.
Yeah, but it's still nice to have some female companionship, don't you think? So Rocco, back me up on that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, you heard the old saying about hookers, right? I mean, you don't pay a hooker for the companionship; you pay them to leave.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Point, Arch.
You know,
he's got a point, but I'm kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on my own since I was 17. I've lived with girlfriends before. I've done all that kind of shit. I've dated girls that have had kids, small kids. it's just, and I've tried it every which way you could probably imagine, but I've been on my own this time for almost 15 years. I've kind of built my little bubble, and I really don't fucking want anybody in it.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. And you love watches as well. How did you get onto the Archieverse? Tell me how you found this stream.
Yeah, hang on one second. I gotta take these fucking vitamins.
Oh, that's okay. You take your vitamins. Sirocco Sales, how are you, man?
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good, Arch.
Okay.
There he's done. He's had it. You have, can I? I'm not. I'm don't know if I should. You haven't got any machines that beep every now and again, Jax?
No, unfortunately, other than the cancer, I'm diabetic free and everything else. So unless you want to fuck with me a little bit and make something beep in the background, now I'm good.
I was just saying the piss. It's all right. Carry on.
No,
tell me this: you're in your part of Iowa. What is there to do? Ohio. What is there to do?
Ohio is a different state, Arch.
Yeah.
Okay. What's there to do?
Well,
what's there?
Where I live, it's very rural where I live, so it's a lot of country.
You like John Deere tractors? John Deere?
Oh, we got plenty of those here. Yeah, I mean, I push mow a lot of fucking grass here.
Yeah.
But in this town, there's really not a lot. Everybody kind of hunts and fishes around here. A lot of people go off-roading, mud running, that kind of stuff. But if
what's the average annual income in the town you're in?
This is a factory town, so we have a lot of big factories here, which pretty much supports the whole town. We have a Pillsbury here that makes pizza rolls and like those breakfast pancakes or whatever the fuck they are. And we have have you ever been like in the supermarket there? You go in the frozen food aisle. Have you ever seen those little TV dinners? They're called Michelini dinners. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
Okay, we make those here.
Do you eat them? Do you like them?
No, I'm not. I mean, I cook. I like to cook, but I mean, that's another factory that's here. And then we make whiskey barrels here. We have a whiskey barrel factory.
Okay. And how much would they pay those sort of jobs there?
That I'd say the regular income around here, like I said, it's a small town. I would guess it's probably 35 a year. I would say. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's probably what it is. There are some people around here with money. You know, but rent and things like that are cheap. You can rent a nice 3-bedroom house here for about $600 a month.
That's not bad. Is there many jobs there?
Factory wise, yes. And there are.
What's the name of your town again?
It's called Jackson County, Ohio. Jackson County, Ohio. Jackson County, Ohio.
Ah, okay. Got you.
Yeah, you can look at. I mean, you're welcome to look it up if you want. I mean, I have
that's
problem telling anybody where I'm at. I'll dox the shit out of myself. You fuckers want to come to my house? Come on down.
Are you near the Fisher Cemetery?
No, I'm not near Fisher Cemetery. I know where that is, but no.
Oh, okay. So you're actually near Cincinnati.
I'm about 4 hours from Cincinnati. I'm closer to Columbus.
4 hours from Cincinnati. Fuck.
I'm in southern Ohio, Arch. I'm close to like Huntington, West Virginia, Ashland, Kentucky, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I see. You're near Lexington.
Yeah.
No bullshit detector is pinging Jax.
Oh, narky poo. How's my narky?
It's going off hard.
I can tell. I mean, I had to fucking save the show, buddy. What do you want me to do?
Oh, Bubble. Look. Like I said to you on the Watch Network stream, and I hear this from a lot of guys. You get divorced or get hurt, and I hear from women too.
Yeah.
You say you don't want a relationship. You're protecting yourself. It's a mechanism that you set up. Look, I don't want to get hurt again. I want to be in my bubble.
Right.
I'm on self-sabotage.
I do that.
I know you want to meet a man or a woman, right, to grow old, but you in your own mind, you don't think you're good enough, or you don't want to get hurt, or for other reasons.
You're North Jackson. What Jackson again was it? North Jackson?
No, I mean it's just Jackson County, Ohio, but it's southern Ohio. But the name of where I'm at is Jackson County.
Is this trying to find out what the property prices are there? Hi, Soraka.
Well, go ahead.
I'm
Come
having
on.
a look.
How
Okay,
are you,
am
Nat?
I allowed to have a look?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just did.
I tell
having a look
everybody
at-
where I live. I'm not afraid of anybody
Even
else.
Sirocco is finding happiness with a woman.
What?
Even Sirocco is finding happiness with a woman.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's Mark. You know why?
because they don't live together.
Yeah. I only see her for I see her for like 4 months a year. You know,
Yeah,
it works really
perfect
well.
for you. It's perfect. You got the means to do that.
Well,
I
Sirocco's
don't-
a
Yeah,
lot
this is
like
true.
me. He lives by himself. He's on a boat. He does whatever the fuck he wants. He goes where he wants. Like, he has his own little bubble that he's built. I understand him.
Yeah, look, Jax, like I say, you a lot to offer. You're selling stuff short, and bullshit detectors going off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I told you we could talk about that before. I tried to give you my number. You didn't want it, Narky.
No. Like I said, once I'm off the stream, I'm off the stream. But if we talk on, it's going to cost a fortune. Look,
Well,
Jax,
okay.
Jax, sorry to interrupt, Nat. Jax,
what's up?
it's where you are. Is that Amish land or is that further east?
There are some Amish around here. Most of the Amish are in like Pennsylvania, Dutch,
Yep.
you know, that kind of thing. But there are some Mennonites and some Amish here where I live. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
What
and
an
they build
interesting spot.
they build a lot of shit around here too. The Amish, if you hire them to build something, holy fuck, they make some money.
yeah, Jax is going to ask you for your tax returns soon, Arch. Look at him. He's oblivious. Look at him. He's looking at the real estate process.
Oh, I know. He's
Look at
doing,
He's back to the Japanese porn. Look at his glasses.
He's on Google
No, no,
Earth. What he's doing.
Oh, how
Yeah,
much
it's
is he
quite
make?
a nice spot. That's a nice part of America. That's
Yeah,
a nice
look
spot.
at-
Jackson.
Look at him. Look at him.
It's kind of in the middle of everything, Arts. It's close to a lot of big places where you can go have some fun, and then you could kind of come back here where I'm at. And it's very simple. This the best thing I can tell you about this place is it looks the same right now as it did in 1999 when I graduated high school. It hasn't changed a bit.
Is that far from? I'm just reading Jonathan Quayle's comment. Is that far from Dayton?
So Dayton is up towards Columbus, so it's north of me. Dayton is about 2 hours from me.
Yeah, okay, because there is an Air Force Museum there. It's got a SR-71 Blackbird there. I happen to.
Yeah, gotta go. I love you, Jax. Gotta go.
I love you too, buddy. See you, man.
I just come on with my bullshit detector was pinging for some reason. So
I think it's in the red. I see that.
I've just found a one-bedroom home, Sirocco. I think I just found a new base for myself. Listen to this, Sirocco. Okay. Hear me out. Okay, it's 20,000 US. Okay.
There you go.
One bed, one bath, 336 square feet. This is in Pleasant Grove Road, Jackson. Is that a good area?
Yeah, that's the zip code.
That's Jackson's next door neighbor.
Yep. I know where that is.
That's 20,000.
Yeah, well, it's a tiny house. They've made it out of a garage, but yeah.
Well, what more do you need?
Well, you don't, but that's one of those prefab built Amish buildings. If you look at it there, you can see what they've done is they bought one of those prefab buildings and they basically turned that into a little one-bedroom little house there. But yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
I think you want a bit bigger than that, Arch.
$20,000. Do you understand? $20,000.
Yeah, I know, but you're going to need a little bit bigger.
$20,000. Do you understand?
I told you the cost of living here is not that bad. It's not the city. It's not expensive here.
And BMWs are cheap in America.
I mean, in Columbus, there's a dealership called MAG Auto Group. They sell BMW, Mercedes, Mini Cooper, all that stuff. My mom bought her car from there. You can look prices up on that if you'd want. It's called MAG Auto Group. They're in Columbus, Ohio. They sell everything from Ferrari to Lamborghini to BMW to Audi to whatever.
Yeah.
Arch, you do realize where Jax lives, Ohio,
Yes.
winters are a little bit on the cold side.
Oh, holy fuck. Yes.
No?
Just a little. Just a little.
I'll take my blanket.
You need a little bit more than a blanket, Arch. You need a fucking igloo wrapped around you. And you'll be building a fucking igloo. There's so much snow there. They get like a meter and a half of snow.
There's a block of dirt. Look at this. Sirocco's a block of dirt. 7,400 square feet.
Yep.
For $38,000. What's wrong with
I
that?
know where that's at too.
Is that good? Is that good or bad? What do you think?
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's in Main Street in Jackson. That's on the main drive. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Arch, you wouldn't survive fucking half a winter there. That's
Archie,
why
yeah,
I don't go there. That's why I don't go over there in winter over there, because it's too fucking cold. That's why my girlfriend comes from there to here.
It's humid.
$50,000 for a studio. Why is this so cheap? It's a studio house. Look at this house here.
It's small town fucking America, Archie. This is not the city. I'm just telling you.
Look at this. It's a nice brick.
The knock has a comment for you, Jax.
Yeah, give me my address.
Look at this.
I'll give it to him.
You might as well.
Look at this. It's got. I think it's got. Look at that. What's wrong with that? It's just a simple. What's that? A garage? What is that? I don't understand what this is.
It's just a two-car garage on a piece of land. Yeah, that's kind of like what I bought and turned it into.
Why do they have two-car garages on the land?
Probably somebody had a house there. Maybe they tore the house down, kept the garage. I mean,
why would you do that?
Well, maybe the house burnt. I don't know. It's hard to tell why. Maybe they just built the garage to work out of, and then now they're selling it. I mean, it could have just been
single-family
like
residence building only has heating.
Yeah.
2 garage spaces. 6. A two-car garage recently updated with new concrete approach pad. Adjacent 4x4 block shed would make a great storage for your antique car or truck, situated on a city lot with city utilities. Well, I could live in that. I don't mind. I mean, I want one for the car and one for me.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Is there anything? What's wrong with that?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. Here, I'll tell you what. Let me. If you want, I'll flip my camera around and I can show. I can.
There's a few cracks there. Why has he got cracks on his concrete? I don't understand that.
Because all concrete cracks over time. That's just what happens to it.
Archie, did I mention it gets fucking cold there? And it gets that cold. That's what causes the cracks. You want to see the roads? They're fucking shocking. JT Super Chat.
JT Super Chat. Here we go. JT $2. Retire in Oklahoma. Live in a one-bedder with clivers.
Do you want to see the house I built, Arch? Do you want to see it?
Yes, I'd love to see your house. Show us.
Let me flip the camera around here.
Thank you very much, JT.
Yeah, thank you so much, JT. And thank you, Jax, for showing us. I want to see what America looks like. I want to see this stuff.
Okay, let's see. I did it. I don't know why it won't. Oh, because I have the camera turned. Hang on a minute. It won't allow me. Just a second. Let me try it this way. Okay, hang on.
Could you live there, Sirocco? What do you think? You could live there.
Here we go. I got it now. I got it. Here we go.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
With all respect to Jax, no, I could not live there.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice. I like who chose the color scheme. It's nice. That's a nice kitchen.
I painted the motherfucker. I did.
That's quite. I like that gray you've used.
That's a garage. That's cool.
Yeah, and then it goes. Hang on.
That's your little living room.
Yeah, and then it's just one bedroom for me, which is right here.
Hey, look at this. He's even made the bed, Archie.
And you're a Republican? Is it a Republican bear?
No, it's just a Ralph Lauren polo bear, I think is what it is.
Okay.
And then here's the garage that I kept that I don't use, but it's all finished.
I could stay with you in that garage, couldn't I?
Yeah, you can stay with me.
Oh, you're going to get a BMW, or what are you going to get for yourself?
I mean, like I said, I got a truck, but there's the bathrooms, just one bath, you know, and then it goes right back into the living area here.
That's healthy living. You look pretty. That's pretty nice. What's the outside like?
I mean, I'm kind of standing here. Hang on a minute. Just a minute. All right. Okay. I can't really walk out there, but.
Oh, why's that?
Because I'm not dressed, Archie. I got out of the shower.
I think he might be slightly naked.
I like the truck.
Yeah, so that's my yard. You know, there you go.
Oh, you got pillars on this house. Look at that. You got a porch.
Yeah.
Fuck me, Dad. You can drink beers there and sit there, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So.
Hey, Archie, can I ask you a favor?
Yes, sir.
It's currently where timestamp's about 49 minutes in. Can you show Mikey this how to clean a house? Look how neat and tidy this place is.
Yeah, I don't fuck around. I have OCD really bad. I'm very, very kind of whatever about
Nothing wrong with that, man. I fucking like a clean place to stay.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
timestamp this, Archie, and then if Mikey comes on tomorrow, you can just show him this clip.
There we go. Like I said, I'm getting dressed. I got out of the shower, but that's why I didn't want to turn the front camera on. I don't think the audience wants to see that shit.
I think you're probably right.
Well, maybe you never know. I don't know. We got some weirdos.
Oh well, if Mark Goldberg was here, perhaps he might want to, but he's not
Marky.
here. So.
Yeah, Marky. Yeah. I know. I know. God love him. But yeah, that's kind of my spot, Archie. So I mean, it is what it is. Just me. So.
What's the brand of truck is that? What was that?
It's a Ford F-150. It belonged to my dad, and he passed away.
Yeah, Big Tony reckons 80,000 in Australia. That's more like 150,000.
But I rebuilt the whole thing, Sirocco. I redid the whole truck. It's got new motor in it. It's got new everything on it. So yeah, it's good to go.
Sirocco threatened by Mike the Snake. Daniel Katz being a comedic legend as always. Yeah.
You take me
no,
off.
Probably not 150. I think they're about 130,000 over here, F-150.
Oh, okay.
They're not cheap.
Yeah. Well, mine's not a brand new one. I mean, like I said, it's in good shape. It was a Southern truck, so it is rust-free, but it's a 2005.
Right.
Wow, that's a nice truck.
You've done a good job.
Jax, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm actually impressed.
Thank you.
Jax, fuck me dead. Can I tell you something, Jax? Seriously?
Yeah, tell me, baby, tell me.
I fucking want to live. I want to fucking live like you. That's fucking perfect. Just a
Bring
one
your
better.
happy ass down here. Let's fucking go.
Fuck me. What would it cost me to buy a place as good as yours? Like these other ones were a bit shit.
Okay, so if you had to pay labor along with the, like I told you, I got it for like about 60 grand with materials. I'd say you could build what I have for about 100,000.
Okay.
That's all in.
Terrible.
No, that's with the land. With the land.
If I gave you 80, you'd accept that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd sell it to you for 80. Yeah.
With the truck?
No, it belonged to my dad. I can't do that. I can't do that. Maybe for 100, I'd sell you the truck all with everything, but not for 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. You know what, Sirocco? What the hell's wrong with living like that? Look at him.
He's happy. Would you be happy though, Arch? You just don't know.
Fuck. I fucking. If I didn't have some nagging woman who was complaining about.
See. But to answer your question,
the nagging woman that cooks your meals and brings you a cup of coffee halfway through your morning show, and
I found your stream, Arch. I've been around in the background since it was you and JJ and Tim and Marco on the stream. I just never came on camera, so I've been around for a while. But yeah, I kind of found your channel.
You just need a luxury watch, and your life is set. You know that.
Well,
you just need a luxury.
There's only one watch that I would want.
A Rolex Submariner.
No. An Explorer 1. That's the only watch I would ever want or own.
Every man needs a Rolex, and every man should have a Rolex Submariner.
Well,
you know what? I think he's. Okay, look, I got to tell you, Jax.
Yeah.
How much equity you got in the house now?
I mean, it's only been here for a year and about almost 2 years. So it's just built. It's brand new.
Okay.
Yeah. So
NATO's actually made a point.
You borrowed the money from the bank. A bank, was it? Who borrowed the money?
I borrowed the money. I had to have a co-signer, unfortunately. I mean, I was still rebuilding my credit and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah. So it's kind of, it is what it is. But I'm getting everything back, getting on my feet. I'm trying, with
who did you co-sign with?
My mom.
Okay. She's okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got 13 years sober. She knows that I'm done with that life. I have no desire to relapse or anything like that. That's the biggest thing with addiction. When you know you're done with it, you're done with it. And I know I'm done with it. So I have no desire to ever do that again or go through that. Prison.
Big Tony, look at this here. A bit of pussy on the side, the internet, a truck, and a one-bedroom flat. That's all a man needs.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah.
Fuck! That's the key to happiness, Sirocco. You
want to know what I'm most proud of, Archie, though, is I went to prison for 13 months for a year. And, I got out of prison in 2007. So as of last year, I actually got the felony expunged off my record. So I'm a normal citizen again. I can vote. I can own a firearm. I can get a passport. I can do anything that you can do just like a normal person. And I couldn't for a long time. So I finally got all that fixed as of April of last year. And that's the thing.
How long does it take to get rid of that?
It took me over, I mean, you have to wait 10 years from the original sentence date if you get a felony to even try to get it removed. And you have to have all your fines paid. You have to have clean living. You have to have a valid driver's license. It's a lot.
How do they check clean living?
I mean, they kind of know if you're not getting arrested every other fucking week like I used to. They kind of know you're living clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I ask a question, a personal question? What did you go in for?
I used to sell a lot of cocaine, buddy, and I got
fair enough.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm an open book, Sirocco. There's not one question you ask me that I would get offended about, buddy. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Fuck me dead. A bit of pussy on the side, the internet, a truck, and a 1-bedroom flat. Fuck me dead. That's the meaning of life.
What?
That's the meaning.
Come to Ohio, Arch, and I'll hook you up. Let's go, buddy.
So you used to sell it, obviously, to feed your addiction, yeah?
Yeah. What is it, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you, Sirocco. What'd you say?
You used to sell cocaine just to feed your addiction.
It started out, I was just kind of partying and whatever. And then, I kind of started getting high on my own supply, so to speak. And then it kind of snowballed from there. And I was selling quite a bit of it and got caught twice, 2 separate times with quite a bit on me. And ultimately had to go, to prison. So it's kind of, it is what it is. But yeah. Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah,
no, it's good. You turned your life around. Good on you.
I really like that 1-bedroom flat there with the garage. I like the garage as well. I don't know, I would. Fuck, if I was him, you know what I'd do? Can I tell you honestly, Sirocco, what I'd do if I was him?
Go on, Arch.
I'd give that bike thing away. I'd become a John Deere specialist. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I would give that bike thing away, go into tractors, and I would pay that fucking house off as soon as you can.
Well, if you wanna come here, Archie, I can put you to work down at the local Tractor Supply. You can sell all the fucking tractors you want down there.
Yeah. And fuck, that's not a bad living. Okay, I know it's cold in winter. It's fucking freezing. Okay, I get it. It's fucking cold. Okay,
and it's humid in the summer. It's fucking humid here in the summer. Okay, like right now, it's fucking humid out. So
yeah, okay, that's okay. That's okay. You got aircon, haven't you? Got HVAC?
Yeah, I got central air. All the ductwork's in the ceiling.
Fuck it, just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So what happens to the truck in winter? Does it stay out in the cold and the snow and everything?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like I said, it's a truck. I keep it, I'm obsessive about washing it, cleaning it, keeping the road salt off of it. But yeah.
Do you have to put a heater in the engine bay?
No, it doesn't get that cold here. I mean, there are some times it'll get below freezing here. I mean, below 0 degrees, like minus, 5 maybe on a really, really bad kind of day. But most of the time it's below 30. It's in the 20s maybe here. And that's no problem to go out and just fire the truck up, let it idle, let it warm up. It's fine. I've been here my whole life. It's not hard to take care of.
We've got Phoenician Cedar. He says here, Phoenician Cedar says, Jax, I'd love to go to Ohio just to shake your hand for the turnaround of your life, mate. Good on you.
Well, man, I'd love to do a meetup sometime in Columbus or something like that. Actually, I got to talk to Tanzil on the phone for about 40 minutes. And I mean, he's a really great guy. Him and I have a little piece of business that we're going to do. So
super chat, comic legend Daniel Katz, $2. If Jack's interest is low, I'd let the loan ride, Arch. If Jack's interest is low, I'd let the loan ride, Arch. What does he mean?
The house loan. He's
if his mortgage rate is low and you got it fixed, obviously you have it fixed.
Oh, what rate are you locked in at? What are you locked in at?
4.9.
That's not bad. That's not bad in this market.
Because I had to have a co-signer, and I like I said, my credit wasn't the greatest. I'm trying to rebuild it, so I mean, it's 4.9. Again, I can pay for everything for under $1,000 a month minus utilities. And my house is all electric. It's no gas, so it's all electric. Just electric bill and an internet bill, really, and that's about all I have to worry about. So.
I like that quote again. A bit of pussy on the side, a truck, and a
Yeah.
1-bedroom flat. That's all a man fucking needs.
Yeah.
He's fucking right. Fuck, I love your flat. Why don't they build flats like that? I reckon that'd be so fucking cool. I don't know why they don't.
do, Archie.
They do?
Well, yeah, I'm living in one. Clearly they do.
He's living in one. Fuck me dead.
But no, I appreciate that guy saying that. I might get to, you know, like I said, I spoke to Tanzil. He's a really great guy, but I would love to meet some of the punters in Columbus or something sometime somewhere. That'd be fucking great, man. I'd be all up for that.
Yeah, they're good guys, you know?
Yeah, I love the channel. I've been here a long time. I just didn't jump on camera. That's all.
No, that's okay. I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a search, Sirocco, in Australia to buy a house, maximum price, 125,000. What could we get, Sirocco?
It depends where you live.
There's a
We did
block
this
of land
once
at
before.
Bargara. Where the fuck is that?
Bagara, that's near me. That's where I am. Down the road from me.
I'll tell you what I'd
Would
like
you buy-
to see you do is
Ooh.
look up MAG Auto Group in Columbus and see how much your BMW costs in Ohio.
I will. You know where Hewenden is, Sirocco?
Who? Hewenden.
Hewenden. They
Put
got
it on
land
the-
for 12,000.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
block. $12,000 a block. What do you think, Sirocco?
Where's that? Hewenden. I don't know where that is. Never heard of it.
Okay, I'll bring it up.
Inland a
I'll
bit,
bring
I'd imagine. Yeah,
Let's-
just pull it up.
I just want to find somewhere cheap I can live. You understand or not?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Bagara is
This
a nice
it.
spot, actually. That's just on the coast, just down from me.
Here we
is
go.
it?
Hewenden.
Hewenden. Hewenden. Where the fuck is Hewenden? Oh, it's the back of bumfuck somewhere.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
It is in.
Jen. Zoom the map out a bit.
It's near the Flinders Highway.
zoom
It's
it
on the
out.
Flinders Highway.
the
Pretty
fuck is
cheap
Hewenden?
land.
Zoom it out, Arch. Zoom it out. Let's have a
Yeah,
look.
I'm
See what's
doing
that.
it. Hewenden. Fuck me
Yeah.
dead. It's near Stamford.
Oh,
Corey?
it's the back of fucking bumfuck in North Queensland. Yeah. Fuck me dead.
Oh, fuck. Who wants to live there? That's the Midland. Cloncurry. Fuck me dead.
That's the Shadowlands.
You don't want to live there.
The fucking
That's
Shadow-
crocodile country. It's inland a bit, I guess, so you might be all right. But if
Fuck, that's a long way
you know,
from
if you
Brisbane.
know Crocs, the fucking snakes will get you. Fuck, that's horrible. No, that's probably 5 hours inland, I think, by the look of that.
Hey, Sirocco, did
mate.
you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when you were in Cleveland? Did you go?
Yeah, I went there last year. Yeah.
That's fucking great, isn't it?
It is. It's fucking awesome. I spent probably about 4 hours there.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's legit.
Yeah, had a
Absolutely.
real good time.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah. No, I was there last year, and then again, I was only there a month ago, just over a month ago.
Right. Yeah, I remember on your trip, right, when you flew first class,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, that's it.
Yep. That was awesome, man.
Not to the States. I went business to the States.
Right. But I mean, that
Where's
that was
Where's
worth
Quilpy?
the
Where's
upgrade.
Quilpy? Where's Quilpy?
Quilpy's
Sirocco?
back at bumfuck, south of fucking Netherland. I got no idea. Charleville, there you go. That gives you. I mean, yeah, that's going to be towards freaking Birdsville somewhere. Fuck that.
Hey,
It's a long way away.
It's going to be inland.
Archie, we have a saying around here when you live like real far outside of town in the sticks that we say that you live out where the hoot owls fuck the chickens. That's what we say here.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
probably
boy.
what you're looking at there, where the hoot owls fuck the chickens. Yeah.
Got you. I
Yeah.
never heard of the Blackwater. Where's Blackwater? Sirocco?
Blackwater's inland from it's mining country.
Mm.
Super chat
Okay.
Archie from JT.
Here we
Right.
go. JT, $2. Getting US residency visa is very difficult, Arch.
I'll
Fuck.
sponsor him. I'll sponsor you.
Yeah, we could get a spouse visa, Jax. What do you reckon
I'll
about
marry
that?
you if it gets you to the States. I'll marry your
There you
sexy
go.
ass. Come on down here.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, that could be that's we've just got to be careful, you know. So here they go. This is the cars they got, the MAG Group.
Yeah,
You know what I
Group.
mean?
Yeah, that's it. MAG Auto Group. They sell everything. So yeah, check out their BMW dealer.
They're not okay. Let's have a look here. Let's see what they got, because we'll look at something secondhand. I want to get a little bit of value. You know what I mean?
Can I just reply to Angelic?
Yes.
Angelic, yeah. Someone famous was Kylie Minogue who bought that property. Kylie and Danny, I think, bought it together.
Ooh.
What did they buy?
Property on French Island down in Victoria.
Kylie Minogue.
What did she buy?
Oh, fucking some acreage on French Island.
Some sorry, she bought some what? Acreage?
Oh, yeah, a couple 100 acres.
Wow.
When was this?
Oh, fucking 20 years ago, more. It must be more, because fuck, I was living
Okay,
down
let's
that
have a
way
look.
then.
These are in. Oh, look at this. That's similar to mine. 39,000 for a 330i X Drive.
Yep. There you go, Archie. You can sell yours and buy that.
Yeah. Look at this. Here's one. BMW certified 3 Series, 2021, same year as mine. $36,000. Look at that. Mid-30s. Oh, look at this sexy 4 Series. Sirocco, look.
Yep.
44. Fuck, that's getting a bit expensive, bud.
44. So what are we looking at? 44,000 US? Okay, well, that's only 66,000 nice. Roughly.
Okay, let's
66
have a look.
Aussie.
How much?
66 Aussie.
For
just
that,
over.
44.
Just under.
60.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the. That's probably. What's the best bang per buck one? What's this? I'd take the. We'll take the 2022. Let's have a look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that, Sirocco.
Yeah.
That's what you got
40
now,
grand.
isn't it?
40. It's got the oyster interior. Do you like? Do you like white? No. Get a bit.
It'll
dirty.
show up the. It'll show up the KFC crumbs.
Yeah.
It is beautiful car.
It's a good dealership too. I've been there many times with my mom's Mini Cooper. It's a good dealer.
Yes.
Archie, hang on.
I'll
Phoenician Cedar.
Sorry.
Phoenician Cedar wants you to buy a 1/4 acre block of land inland between Brizzy and the Gold Coast.
That's your best. How much does that cost? That's expensive, isn't it?
I think it'll be quite expensive.
Well, yeah.
What do you reckon?
What are we looking at? The price of that car? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to wait.
Yeah, it's going to be 60 something, isn't it?
No, this one here. This one here.
How much is it in US?
Let's have a look. Just having. Oh, I
and,
like that.
and do you know the other problem with it, Arch?
The steering wheel's on the wrong side.
Exactly. I got in the driver's seat of this fucking truck that we hired, and there wasn't a steering wheel. Fuck.
Oh, it's got white interior as well. I like that wood interior, but look at the wood.
That's nice.
The white's okay, Archie. You just, you got to keep it clean.
They can coat that shit. Yeah, they can coat it.
Look, I know how anal Archie is about keeping his car clean,
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's whining.
It is a nice car.
Well, if he comes to stay with me, Sirocco, and he misbehaves, I won't let him park it in the garage. I'll punish him.
I'll make sure he leaves it outside in the snow.
Yeah. That's what Archie gets if he's bad. I'll make him leave his car outside.
And if he's really bad, make him have his dinner in the back seat of it.
Yeah. In the trunk. Yeah. In the boot.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a nice car, that.
Yeah, man.
Fucking beautiful.
They sell everything at that dealership. They have Lotus, they have Audi, they have Ferrari, they have everything.
Wow, that's amazing. Sirocco, all I need, Sirocco, is a 1-room apartment, and I'm fucking set. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can do that. You can do that without doing a big shift to the other side of the world, Archie.
I'll give you the bedroom, Arch. I'll sleep on the couch. I'll give you
There
the
you
bedroom.
go.
Yeah.
Hey, Jax, Archie's
Yeah.
quite happy to share a bed with you.
Well, we might have to if we're going to try to get him a green card. We might have to play a role. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
You might have to. Which one of you is going to wear the dress?
Oh, he's got all the high heels. That's his department.
Yeah, he's got the handbags. No, he used to have the handbags. Someone else had them.
Oh yeah.
So,
We have a Louis Vuitton store here, Archie, at the big shopping mall in Columbus. We can take you shopping, buddy.
America is beautiful. So, Jackson, Ohio. What a fucking great spot. Like I'm just looking at the map there. That's a good spot.
It's in the middle of everything. It's pretty close to a lot of stuff.
How far are you to New York?
Oh, I've never driven to New York. I don't know. I'd have to.
Have you flown to New York?
No, I've never been to New York. I've been to California. I've never been to New York.
It's about an hour and a half on the aeroplane from New York to Cleveland, if that helps.
You've never been to New York? You're an American.
Yeah, no, I've been to California, but not New York. I've been to Texas. I've been to.
What makes you not go to New York?
Just, when I was doing drugs, that's all I cared about. I didn't give a shit about traveling. I cared about doing cocaine. So I just recently started having, a little bit of extra money again. So I was a junkie for a long time, Archie. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about travel. I didn't care about
what made you come good? What made you come good?
There was a lot of different reasons. I got tired of getting in trouble and stuff, but I was actually drinking one night. I'd been up for maybe like 2 days, and I was drinking, and I was dehydrated, and I actually had a seizure. My blood sugar dropped, and I hadn't drank or ate anything, and I had a fucking seizure and scared the shit out of me, and I checked myself into a rehab, and I stayed for about 5 days, and I checked myself out. They didn't want me to leave, but I kind of knew on the 5th day. I'm a very strong-willed person, so I kind of knew at that point that I was kind of done with it. And of course, in the process of doing that, I was violating my probation, of course, so I got in trouble, and I just kind of reached the end of my road with it all. I just was kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired. I hit rock bottom, and it was time to dig myself out of it.
Yes, sir. Whereabouts do you drive to? What's the farthest you drive? You go to Kentucky much?
Like I said, my dad, my real father, he lived in South Carolina, so I've driven there quite a bit when he was alive. I drive to Columbus a lot. Ashland, Kentucky. Columbus. Yeah, Huntington, West Virginia. I drive down to Huntington a lot.
You go to Nashville?
I've been to Nashville. I haven't been in a while, but I have been there before. Yeah, I've been to Graceland and all that kind of shit.
Oh, you're an Elvis fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Love Me Tender, Love Me Strong. Yeah, that's fantastic. You're an Elvis man. I love Elvis.
Yeah. I Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, any kind of old rock and roll. I'm kind of all about it. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah. So.
Fuck, that's man. So you're only 42. That's not that old, is it? That's quite young.
I was born in December 1980.
Wow.
Shit.
Yep, December 5th, 1980.
I can remember 1980, Sirocco.
I
was in grade 3.
I got married in 1981. That's how far back I remember. I don't really want to remember that.
I'll tell you what I remember about 1980. I always get the date confused, but it was either 2 days before I was born or 2 days after is when John Lennon was shot.
Oh.
I remember that very well.
Yeah, December of 1980. It was like 2 days before I was born or 2 days after, but that's when John Lennon was shot and killed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He was shot on December 8th. So it's after
3 days after. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
3 days after I was born. Yep.
Wow. Fuck.
Holy
Yeah, I know,
shit.
right?
Yep. I was just in New York and visited the Dakota building. Probably stood on exactly the same spot.
Oh, you're joking. You visited the Dakota building. Whereabouts was it?
Near Central Park, just off Central Park.
Yeah.
Oh, that's expensive location, you know.
Very, yeah. We went up there for whatever reason, and I said we were having a wander around and had some lunch, and I said, "Hey, while I'm here, let's go and I want to see the
Dakota building.
The Dakota building, and there's a memorial just in the park as well, just a couple of minutes away from it."
Yes.
Hey, Archie, I'll tell you
Cool.
what. Sorry to interrupt you, Soraka. It's 7:47 in the morning where I'm at. I've been up all night long. Yeah, I don't usually go to bed until about 8:30 in the morning. I'm a night owl, so I've been up all night long. So,
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was on Nicholas's stream at about 3 o'clock this morning talking to Curly. So yeah, I've been up.
Wow.
But I'll definitely hop on again, man. Like I said, I'd like to talk to you sometime off camera. I really do.
No worries, man. Thank you so much for coming on. We love you, man. Take care.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Rocco, man. It's nice to talk to you, and I'll come back.
Cheers, Jax.
All right, see you guys later.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Yes.
That's a beautiful.
Angelic, out in the front of the Dakota by Mark Chapman, who had already got an autograph, and the doorman actually pointed out where he was hiding when Lennon came out and shot him. And yeah, I remember it very well.
That's an expensive building, the Dakota building.
Yes, it is. Yeah, they had this doorman just standing out in the street, just making sure no one parked in front. And I wasn't sure if it was actually the building or not until I went over to talk to him.
It's not that many floors, is it? The Dakota building's not that many floors, is it?
It's quite a big building, though. It seems to have a bit of a courtyard. So you've got gates you go through, and there's a courtyard type area, which it's all locked up, obviously, so you can't get in there. But yeah, kind of interesting. Just I thought, fuck it, because I was a bit of a fan of John Lennon, and I thought let's do the pilgrimage while I was there.
Yeah. It's just having a look at prices in the Dakota building, okay, for you, because that's a fucking premium spot. Because you know that's also right next to Central Park, which is okay. Apartment pricing is quite reasonable, starting from $1,875 a square foot. How many square? I only need about 10 square feet, don't I?
Yeah, I think they might all be pre-built.
No?
Excuse me, they don't custom build you. I need three square feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck me dead. The cheapest apartments. So there's a 200. That's a big apartment.
Be quite a few million, I'd imagine.
4.5. That's for a 2,400 square feet apart. That's like 240 square meters. That's pretty.
That'll be a ground floor without a view of the park, no doubt.
4.5 million fucker Roonies. Fuck me dead. That's not a cheap building, is it?
No.
Fuck. Yeah, no, that's.
I don't think you're going to be moving there, Archie.
Fuck me dead. That it's.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the taxes on this shit as well? Because I know all their taxes that they have to pay on these properties over there.
Yeah, the Dakota building's actually fucking beautiful, bud, isn't it?
It's kind of nice. I'll pull it up. There's got to be photos there.
Yeah.
You're looking it up. You might as well pull it up for the world.
I'll pull it up there. Let's have a look for them to have. Would you like to live in New York in an apartment? Is that
no?
Is that
no? No, I'm not a city person. It's all right to visit for a few days, but I'm not in the cities. I wouldn't even like to live in Brisbane, to be honest.
Okay, here you go. Look at this. Let's have a look. This is what this legendary building
Yep.
looks like. Fuck! What a view! Look at the view.
Oh, it's magnificent. The park itself is fantastic.
Look at the
It's
apartment.
Really,
Fuck
look
me
at that.
dead.
Jesus Christ.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Those Yoko, so I stood there. See that just on the left? You've got that little archway.
Yeah.
That's where I was, down there. ABC Super Chat.
ABC Super Chat. Thank you so much for your kind Super Chat. £2. Super Chat now. Sirocco Echo.
Super Chat now. Thank you, ABC.
It's pretty amazing building there, Sirocco.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Actually,
obviously,
I'll go live
inside it.
for you. I'll go live. Do you want to see? You want me to go live?
Hey?
Do you want me to go live? I'll show you Google Street View.
Yeah, go on.
Just bringing it up. That's a fucking iconic building, you know.
There you go. I stood right there. Right in the middle.
Look at this.
Yeah.
That's the Dakota building. Look at that.
Yeah. And you keep going round, and there's Central
It's
Park
in
just
New
there.
York.
Yep.
Central
And you just go up there
Park.
into the
Holy
park,
fuck.
turn left, and it's about 2 minutes walk in the park. And
Wow, look at that.
yep.
So you were standing here. That's where he was shot, wasn't it? Is that where he was
I
shot?
was standing there talking. That's where he was shot. Yeah, I was standing there talking to the doorman.
Oh, the doorman.
My
Well, the doorman
girlfriend
was
was
he nice?
hiding on the step. Yeah, he was a good guy. Once he sort of opened up, and my girlfriend was standing on the step, and he said, "Can you get down off there, please?" And she got off, and I said, "What was that?" And he said, "That's where Chapman was standing when he was hiding from him.
Oh, I see.
That's where he's
How do you mean
waiting."
hiding?
So when he came out, so he was, as you look at it, he was on the left-hand side of that doorway.
Yeah.
And there's like a cubicle and a step, and he was up on the step, hiding, waiting for Lennon to come out. And then when Lennon came out, that's where he shot
on the
him.
street here. On the street here, or inside that thing?
No, that's on the street. You see, there's just on the left of the arch. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a kind of a step, and that's where he was hiding.
Oh, I see. Fuck.
Yep.
Nasty stuff, isn't it?
Yep.
How about the Majestic across the street? We could live there. That's a bit cheaper. It'd still be dear, wouldn't it?
I'd imagine all of those are fucking expensive. And then just keep walking down the street, and they're still going to be expensive.
Anything facing Central Park would be fucking expensive, wouldn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Be crazy.
That's actually one thing I regret not seeing in New York was the Dakota building and the. I just ran out of time. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things to see, and I saw many fantastic things, but you kind of run out of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see Central Park last year, and we just happened to be up there.
But Central Park is massive. You know what I mean? Central Park is massive.
Yeah, yeah.
So
she wanted to go to some fucking shop up there, and I forget what street it was, and it was right on the end of Central Park on the southern end. So that's the reason I ended up there.
We're just going to take a taxi now, okay?
We could do that. We got the subway.
Yeah, it's fucking. New York is an amazing city. I mean, it's I never seen anything like it. I love New York. Did you like New York?
I've
This is
enjoyed both
Manhattan.
times I've been there. Yeah,
This is
I was in
Manhattan.
Manhattan last year, and yeah,
This is not cheap.
I've enjoyed
Manhattan's
both
not.
times I was there.
This is not cheap. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't understand. They have west side and east side, and the number system doesn't link up exactly. I don't understand.
Yeah,
You know how-
I started to understand the avenues and the streets. We were staying on West 37th Street, between 8th and
Yeah.
8th and 9th Avenue, I think it was. Last year we stayed in a block away at 34th Street. You know, and then you kind of, once you come out, once you've figured out your sense of direction, whether you go north or south, it's very easy to navigate around.
Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. It's
Even managed to find the restaurant that I ate in last year, which was fantastic. And I forget what it's called again, but we ended up going to the same place, and I had the same food as what I had last year. It's fucking delicious. Spaghetti and meatballs. I love spaghetti and meatballs, Archie, New York style. Beautiful. Especially in this one restaurant, whatever the hell it's called. Washed down with a Chianti and a Stella, of course.
yes. Yes. It's it's really quite sad. I remember when John Lennon was shot. That's very, very upsetting there.
Campers, you said West.
You were a John
Street. Yes, you're right. Up near Columbus Circle. You're spot on. And it was luxury fucking ice cream she wanted. Just read the comment. Just caught that comment.
You were a John Lennon fan. He was a bit of a misogynist, wasn't he?
Yeah, I liked his music. I don't care about politics and shit. You know, I never really liked the Beatles, but I did like John Lennon.
Yes. Yes, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of he's still in prison, isn't he?
Yes, I think so. I think he went for a release. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I think he's still in. Can't remember if it was him or the guy that shot Reagan.
He had some mental issues, didn't he? Obviously.
I'd say that's probably yes.
I mean, John.
I don't think that. Why would you shoot someone like John Lennon unless you're a fucking pure loony?
Yeah, I mean, John Lennon
says he got out. Let me just. I'm just going to Google. Hang on.
I'll just check it now if you like. I'll check it for you.
Just doing it.
Just doing it at Wiki.
Yeah. He's still incarcerated.
An insanity defense.
Incarcerated at somewhere. Fucking, where is he? Greenhaven Correctional Facility. He's still there. And I hope he fucking stays there and dies there. Can't.
Yeah, John Lennon was a bit of a hypocrite, but don't you think?
I don't know. Look, he earned an awful lot of money. I mean, what the fuck? You know,
yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. What do you do?
What are they supposed to? Are they supposed to give it all away? You know, imagine all the people, blah blah blah. Yeah, if you, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go down that road.
No, I know what you're saying. He Oh, did you know something, right?
What?
Did you know on the morning Chapman left his room at he stayed at a Sheraton hotel, leaving personal items behind he wanted the police to find. He bought a copy of Catcher in the Rye, in which he wrote, "This is my statement," signing it Holden Caulfield.
Really? There you go. I seem to know the name from somewhere, and I don't know why.
Around 5 p.m., Lennon and his wife Yoko were leaving Dakota for a recording session. As they walked towards their limousine, without saying a word, Chapman held out a copy of Lennon's album Double Fantasy for Lennon to sign. He signed it.
He signed it, then he shot him.
He asked the girl out. So he returned at 10:50. Lennon and Ono returned to the Dakota in a limousine. They got out of the vehicle. He pulled out a .35 special revolver. Holy fuck.
Anyway, moving right along.
That's
how much death can we talk about, Archie? Apparently you've been talking a bit of death and stuff lately.
3 hours later,
move
Chapman told the police, "I'm sure the big part of me is Holden Caulfield, who is the main person in the book. The small part of me must be the devil." What the fuck?
Yeah, just fucking loony. Just move along.
Absolutely.
Let's move along.
I was a huge John Lennon fan. Did you know that?
He was, or you were?
I am.
I was. I really enjoyed his music. I wouldn't say I was a massive fan, but I enjoyed his music.
Did you? And you remember Baggism? Baggism, Baggism. Oh, that song didn't take off.
No. Yeah, everyone's going to sleep, Archie.
What's your
Daigle
favorite
was
Lennon?
snoring.
Okay, so.
Oh, I don't know.
At least we know where Holden Caulfield is from. Holden Caulfield got his name from.
There we go.
There we go. That's a bit of useless trivia we picked up. Holden Caulfield.
There you go. So if he's ever watching the show, I don't know if
I thought it was a fucking dealership down in Melbourne. I thought it was a car dealership in Melbourne.
I did.
Fuck. I had no fucking idea. Did you know that?
I had no idea. I did not have a clue. There you go. Death, real estate, cars.
What can an audience want from the stream?
Hashtag start with misery. Hashtag end the show with.
I got to tell you, Sirocco. No, it's been a good show today. We had some good punters on.
Well, Jack came in and he opened up a bit. It was kind of interesting talking to him.
I tell you what. You know what the fucking thing is with that guy, right?
He reminds me a little, and I hope he's not listening. It kind of, and I probably shouldn't say it. Mikey is kind of similar in the drug addict world, and he's a younger guy. But I think Mikey could learn a bit from Jax.
See, I think I would like to see Mikey get a 1-bedroom apartment like that too. He could be self-sufficient, don't you think?
Well, without the fucking dog.
I told him that. Don't get the fucking... Remember I said that? What did I say to him, okay?
Everyone said don't get a fucking dog. The audience, everyone in the chat said don't get a fucking dog. And what do? You got a fucking dog.
You understand the problems of having pets, don't you?
Fuck yeah.
Does anyone on the boats have pets? You don't, do you? I suppose they... No?
Oh, some people do. Some people do. They got little... Some people have cats. Some people have little dogs. I've seen a couple of big dogs on boats, which I'd I really don't agree with. It's
No.
not something. It's not something I would do.
No.
I don't need the responsibility. And then I like to travel, as you know, Archie. So what happens when I go overseas? What do I have to do
It's
with the
not
dog?
fair to your pets, is it? It's not fair, is it?
Of course not. Yeah.
It's like
course.
these chavs, you know, these chavs in England, right?
Yep.
They live in a shitty council house, shitty council flat, and they have big fucking pit bulls or shit like, you know, to show, hey, look
Yep.
who I am.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the dog shit everywhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's fucking horrible. Yeah.
It's
No.
But I must admit, don't you think Mikey should get a 1-bedroom, like an apartment like that? Wasn't that fucking amazing or not? No?
Well, look, I don't know. Archie, I don't know his status, his financial status.
Yeah, but he seems pretty good with his hands. He could do a lot himself.
Mikey, the problem is he doesn't seem to stick with anything. I mean, the watch boxes, that never happened. Do you remember he had that antique furniture stuff that he was going to make the watch boxes out of? Then now he's got the lathe, and he started doing that, and that seems to have gone. And what the fuck was he talking about? I caught a bit of the show today, and he was fucking, I can't remember what it was that he was talking about wanting to do. You know, stick with one thing and get on with it.
I think I think he should move to a low-cost state like Jax does. Don't you think that what's wrong with a fucking low-cost state?
Perfect. Yeah.
I fucking am envious of Jax because you think about it, once he pays that 60 grand back.
Well, he's got a nice little property there, and it's a good-looking property. It's clean. It's tidy. You know, Mikey could learn from that.
You could live very comfortable life like that, couldn't you?
Probably.
I mean, you don't really need a 3-bedroom house, do you?
Well, you know, maybe a 2-bedroom.
Like have a work area and a sleeping area, you mean?
Well, maybe kind of, you know, if you have people staying over at all, I think the extra bedrooms, you know, be handy to have an extra bedroom rather than just opening up a fucking couch. I don't know.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, but well, you're trying to get Mikey into a 1-bedroom apartment when he's in a free house.
He still pays rent, he says, or you don't think he does?
Well, what was that? It wasn't that long ago. Wasn't he getting kicked out because he wasn't paying the rent? I don't know. It wasn't that long ago, Arch. He sold the Beamer.
It was getting a bit old, but it was getting old. He's 10 years old.
Sold the Beamer, bought a Ducati and a AR-15. And then a dog. What's going to happen? Is he going to trip over the dog and shoot?
I think a lot of these. I don't think Beamers are meant to last like indefinitely. Do you?
I don't think any car is meant to last indefinitely unless they're a 50s or something and looked after.
And then they drive like shit, don't they? Really?
And then they drive like shit. But you know, I'm talking proper vintage cars, Arch. You know.
Yeah, classic cars.
Yeah.
I still think you can't go wrong if is life that bad? You can have a little apartment, 1-bedroom apartment. What more could you want? What's wrong with that?
How's he going to finance it?
If he sold some of his watches, he could almost pay half of it, couldn't he?
He probably could, but he'll lose money on his watches. He's going to lose a lot of money on his sub.
How many watches does he need?
Sub date? That was.
How many watches?
Pay 18 grand or something.
But how many watches does he need? How many does he need? He's got a James Cameron. He's got a Submariner. He's got an Omega Man on the Moon. Well, if you don't have a house, you have to sell these things off.
Well, yeah. Didn't he sell one? He sold a Tudor? Didn't he sell a Tudor?
The Pelagos, yeah.
Yeah, a few months ago.
I mean, the bike, he's going to lose money on the bike. You know that. All
We'll
bikes.
lose money on the bike. It's just like the Beamer, you know. Jesus. Just reading some of the chat. Fucking harsh.
Yeah, they're having. I got to tell you, I really love these night streams, Jay. I mean, Sirocco, I'm glad you jump on. It's just a nice.
Well, I thought I'd better because there was no one else going to jump on at that stage.
Oh, JT says, Arch, you complained when they called Sean Connery a misogynist, saying it was a different time. Why the double standard? Well, number one, I'm a huge Bond fan, and I think Lennon was a bit of a wussy liberal. Come on, I'm allowed to forgive my heroes, aren't I?
Of course you are. You can forgive anyone, Archie. It doesn't matter.
Where else are you off to? Tell me this. Where else are you off to? Where are you off to?
I got no plans to go overseas just yet. I'm going up to the tropics in a couple of weeks. And
whereabouts?
Hopefully it'll just the same as last year, just up to the Keppel group. And a friend of mine just phoned today. His wife's just had her last bout of chemo, so hopefully next month they'll be okay. So she had a brain tumor, and the scans, it's her second run of cancer. So
how old is she?
Looks like she'd be 65.
Okay. Fuck, it's just so unfair, isn't it?
It is. They're really nice people. They Greg phoned and just, you know, we had a bit of a chat. They're coming up, and
are they wealthy?
Yeah, they got a couple of bucks, I believe.
But
very
bucks
nice
mean
bloke.
nothing when you haven't got your health, do they?
Bucks mean fuck all when you're in a coffin. So you just live it.
Why do we want bucks so much when we're alive? Can I ask you that? Why?
Because if bucks means you can get the things that you like, and your life can be a lot easier when you haven't got any. You got to struggle. If you got some dollars in the bank, it's not such a struggle, is it?
No, that's a fair point.
You
can buy a bluesy for yourself, for example, can't you?
You could buy a bluesy or something, you know, or travel first fucking class and shits, you know. We can all go to Thailand in November, Archie.
I can't afford that, Sirocco.
Oh, fuck off! You can't afford that. You can't afford it on. You can't. If you go by tonight's super chats, well, definitely not. But you know.
I miss Luxy. Don't you miss Luxy not being here?
Where's Luxy? Well, he's still in my stick, Archie. He's just getting a bigger boat than me, isn't he? You know, what the hell's that about?
I've done a night stream almost every day since Christmas. You know that?
Wasn't it just before Christmas it started? Can't remember. Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
And you're right. It's every day. What do we got up there? What are we drinking? It's not a water, is it?
Soda water.
Soda water. You should have a scotch. It's Sunday night. You should have a scotch. Just have a free scotch.
I wouldn't mind having a scotch if you don't mind, Sirocco. Can I offer you one?
Yeah.
Can I offer you one?
Well,
this is Glenlivet 12. I quite like that. I'll just have a little bit.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Archie. Just give me a second.
Oh, that's okay. You can have a beer.
And I'm just going to have something else, something different. Okay. Hang on.
Yeah. You're going to have a Heineken instead of a Stella.
I'm going to have a little Remy. I'm going to have a little drop of Remy. I haven't had one for a couple of weeks. Have I got any left?
Mhm.
Fuck me, I haven't had any since I've been back. Yes, I have got some. In fact, for that, do you know the big thing I forgot to do, Arch, when I got back?
What's that?
I got off the plane and I was in that much of a fucking get off the fucking plane, get to the hotel. I forgot to stop in duty free. So,
Oh, that's okay. There's nothing really great there.
You save a couple of dollars, you know. The problem being, there we go. What are we doing here? Oh, there we go. Just a little one. The problem is when I've got it, I drink it. Cheers, Arch.
Cheers, my friend.
Bottoms up. Oh, God. Straight down in one. Turn that camera off. Don't want to scare people. Ooh. Did you go for dinner today? Did you go for lunch today with your son?
No, not today. No.
That was a question from Kent. Someone? GB. He almost died on that plane.
Yes. It's I got to tell you seriously, it's great to have you to talk to. It's really fun.
Thanks, Arch. We'll catch up again next time I'm in Brisbane, whenever that's going to be. Discount.
Yeah.
Discount's a funny guy. I like Discount. Paul Sirocco can't afford a shirt. No, I cannot. I'll sell the sleeves. Living for the day. That's how I like to be. Whether it's the right thing, M3 at Carlino, living for the day. I don't know if it's the right thing. What's going to happen in 20 years when I'm broke? 20 years, Jesus. Now there's optimism for you, Archie. 20 years, I'll be 60. I'll be 84. Fuck me dead. Don't think I'll be around.
Yes. You don't think you'll be around?
20 years? 84? I can't imagine. Oh. I just can't imagine it.
No?
No, not really.
It's too far-fetched, is it?
Oh, fuck. 84? Fuck it. No, I can't imagine being 84. Jesus. Something my sister says, you can't live on your boat all your life. And I go, why? And she goes, you're old. Thanks fucking much. The narc says, for fuck's sake, shut it down.
What's that, Narc? When did Narc say this?
He just said it in the chat.
Oh, I see. The Narc said, shut it. Jeez, why is he so nasty about that?
Oh, he doesn't like me very much, Archie.
No.
M3 Carlino. Here we go. There's a nice comment. I like this. M3 Carlino. It does not matter what happens in the future. I'm 60. Do not think I will make old bones. I want to live for the day, live in the moment. Absolutely, M3 Carlino. I didn't realize you were 60. You're a boomer. I realized you were a boomer.
I thought he was 29. I thought he was 29.
I thought he was like 30-something. Yeah. I didn't realize. The narc sitting there in the chat lying now saying, I love you, Sirocco. Yeah, sure. Come on.
I might wrap this up. It's been a great show. It's really nice
Wrap
chatting
it up,
to you.
Art.
We had a great
you too,
chat.
Arch.
Thanks for coming on, man. It's really good.
Commander Crilly is 66. Look at this. We got boomers. We got boomers in the house.
Boomers.
And
okay,
dress.
guys, we'll be back tomorrow. See you later.
See you guys. Are you going to